Hey, John. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted to play a bit more before I went to bed, but I see you're already in bed though, so I was hoping you had time still.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' superstar wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Steelers and the Bengals, and it comes
what
your
better way to
next
start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots.
Excuse me.
Took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win. And that
Already off the bat, I overthrow. Is this how we're gonna start this game?
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
That's how we're gonna fucking start this.
He's gonna throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in.
Really?
And he has this one past the 50. And
I have way better release than my Broncos, and you know, I still can run that.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Hits him on the out route.
I just can't get any good yards right now.
Looks like at that 37-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
Joe Burrow.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury. One of the game's great
17 interceptions, with 46 touchdowns. I need to get him to 20.
we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way.
But this team, bro, has been really good. That my plays don't work.
A couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful
His stick failed.
decision.
And he's
But
got
too
a
far?
decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 now. Caught him deep.
How do you fumble that?
And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this is a huge loss So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Complete beyond the mark.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
And they can't jump to him, but not
My
until
contain does
he's
not
got a
work with
huge
those
gain
plays.
and a first down.
They just don't work. How is he at 100? He's got a fumble.
Burrow from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
My contain does not work with those plays. The big ones.
Moss gets it from the gun. Massive hit. The ball is out.
Yeah.
Steelers have it. Headed the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense
That did not
does.
work. I stiff-armed and it didn't work.
And
What
he's
the fuck,
tackled
dude?
for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for it.
Another stiff-arm that didn't work. I was pressing X this whole fucking time, bro. I'm holding X to do a stiff-arm and it's not working.
They give it to him again. He gets the first and more to the 35. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He takes a pop, and the ball
Wow, that was a powerful head stick.
and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball.
Crystal was not going to be able to run that.
It's rare that it happens.
Not
but
farther than
boy,
you're
is it
supposed to.
big when it does.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to the air
Go,
here.
go, just run. Go, Stacey.
The throw is
And
caught.
Jesus, slow down.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily.
That didn't work.
A nice game.
I'm going to try that again. I moved too far left.
They're running again.
That was
And he's
worse.
caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd goal. Handoff now, running right.
That was even better, but I'm not fucking field goaling this because I'm already at the 1.
Well, Brock, they've made it a point
They
to
can't stop the
incorporate him
QB
into their
swing.
offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead.
It's too easy.
That one right down the middle.
Miami is an overall
And the Steelers
overpowered
push their lead
team,
to
but still,
21-zip already. The
do
kicking
a
team
deep
out there
kick,
for the
but that's not
Steelers,
going
and
to
here
work.
they go
I'm
to
really
send
too
it away.
strong on the kicks.
On the return, here's Jones. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
What was
And he's
that,
brought
Glenn?
down before the return gets far. The Steelers ready for their next series.
I don't even do the play action move anymore that I go for. It doesn't work for me anymore.
Another one for him this season as he continues to sit.
What is that pass?
Best at punching
I guess
it
the
in
release wasn't fast enough.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second
Oh,
down.
it's so annoying that I pass so fucking accurately.
He'll look to throw. Complete now to the right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes
Guess I gave it to Gwen.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Last play of the first quarter.
Second down, looking for options. He's got it.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's an early runaway. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send the tight end in motion. From the 28. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is
that fumble was not intentional.
Throwing now, following the turnover.
Stupid Crystal has it in the bag.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
That's just too easy.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra points.
Maybe I might try the new meter. Maybe I should try it. Maybe they're just like begging me to use it. Like, go try the new meter. It's such a useful. It might be one of those like tap thingies. I never used it before. I used it once, and I was like, yeah,
Tony now to return.
But I might use it again.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They watch their fumble turn it.
Hold on.
Feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
On point, ready? Here we go.
Another try following the sack. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up.
Cover 2 man might be good for a blitz. He was at the 1. He was already behind the line.
Here we go, here we go.
If he does a replay here, this is kind of screwed.
Now give up the middle.
Yeah, they were kind of screwed.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, I sort of figured that there was going to be a safety because the running play was going backwards.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short
What even
game.
is my X Factor? Do I even
Second
have
down
one?
now,
Yeah, I
7
don't think
to
I
go.
have one. Yeah, see, you don't even have, you're superstar. You don't even have an X Factor.
Back-to-back carries here.
Long
They get
arm,
ready to take him
Cassie.
down right around the
Whatever.
41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39.
Why do you overthrow Carolina?
Complete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday.
Why do you
They don't
overthrow?
want the ball to hit the ground once. And
Perfect
especially on these
situation,
short to
you
intermediate
overthrow.
throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers running away with it in the second quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
I just like this jersey. The black and yellow, or the black and gold.
The kicking team
It
out
just
there
looks
for
cool.
the Steelers, and here they go.
It actually
send
represents
it
the
away.
stadium too. It matches
Tony
the
now to
stadium.
return it. And a decent
Damn, that's
return
just- that
ends
wasn't
as
even
they
history
bring him
class, but
down
whatever.
inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now.
Cover 2 man
And
might
I'm
be
sure
the
they all got a
best.
stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series.
Yeah, that's just too good.
Got his target, it's Higgins. The end result there, 15 yards
Yeah,
and a
just still.
first.
I'm gonna do this one from now on.
11 MT, take. 11, behind.
Burrow.
They got like 3 guys
Pass
there.
complete to Moss. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half.
They got like
dropped him
3
behind
guys in the
line.
front. They pushed right through.
All right, here we go. Second down. Burrow setting to throw.
See, they just pushed right through it.
Holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
The nickel works.
Here we go. Behind.
Now Burrow. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down. Trent O'Gill out there again to punt this away.
These guys are professionals, so they know how to catch the ball like that. And they know how to kick it too.
Takes it in at the 26. And it
Hey,
ends
guys,
up a good
what
return
hurt,
for
really?
them, up past their own 40. The Steelers are being led
3
back
guys
out there
just
on
came up and
offense by
tackled
their
him.
quarterback.
That's crazy. I thought you
And
were
while
gonna
they've
do
worried
it
about his
in
arm a
2.
little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. And they catch up
Damn.
to him, but not until
He does
he's
some
got
good
a
work.
huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
She does work. She does work. I'm gonna do a play. I'm gonna try doing a play. I've never done this play actually in
They've
a
got
while. I
themselves
don't know how it's
another
gonna
first
work.
and 10. Throwing
I haven't
now
done
on
it
play
in a
action.
long time.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Good front play.
They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Back-to-back big plays have them all set
Because I
up
don't
first
even
and
say,
goal
oh,
here.
they messed up their play.
Goal to go, they're passing. Catch is made in close.
That better count. That better count.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
Over 50 already.
The Steelers continue adding on to that lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Tony now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again.
That was double teamed. That was two people taking him down.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Team. Already on the field. That's fast.
11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trenton Gill on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's
That
gonna set up with
shove
a pretty
always
short
works.
field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. They'll head
They go
up
for a
1st and 10
helmet.
from
No,
the
Hail
42.
Mary's not. You know what? They don't know how to do it. You know how to
They'll
block
come out throwing.
it.
Flush down out to his left.
Get the clock.
And they bring him down after the
They
play
have time to
reaches the
throw time out there.
26. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who have the lead as they play the 2nd quarter. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception.
4 and 12 for the
From there, we head
Browns.
down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The Panthers are 7 and 10. Yeah, that's not bad. But they're not making it to the playoffs, I don't think, still. Because 7 and 10, you'd be at least 8 wins, I think. I think it's 8 wins and
Lastly, let's
very,
motor
very
up
less
to the Motor
losses.
City. See what's happening with the
Oh, 8 and
Lions
8.
at home at Ford Field.
7
As you
and
can see
9,
the
but
score
they have a
there
chance.
in the
They
2nd
have a
quarter.
chance.
Jameer Kidd
Unless
with
the
a
Vikings
couple of
come back,
touchdown
then
runs.
they might not. Sam Darnold was actually the Panthers quarterback, but he got traded off.
The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this 2nd half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These two teams making their final adjustments for the 2nd half ahead.
Yeah,
It's time
medium.
to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. On the return, here's Jones. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there.
Yeah, I knew he was going to throw it medium.
As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Play action on first down. Throw caught at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover.
Just Crystal actually broke those tackles. Hold on.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. And really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Running on second with Moss. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, here's Burrow. On target to his man, Tony. And he flips the...
Hold on, wait. 50%?
Before being taken down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running out of the gun with Moss. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. Moss hauls it in. And they've got him up.
14 points or less to do a field goal.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
The offense being led back
117 yards and 6 touchdowns. I'm assuming she just hit 100 touchdowns this season.
He got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action on first. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught, nice game left side.
Damn, Crystal. Look at Crystal. Damn, he's just breaking this tackle. Boss.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hauled in left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
She even has her X Factor ability too, so I'm trying to keep it. Those 20 yards actually do a difference.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Where's he going?
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back.
Yeah, he made it all the way there.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw.
What's up, John?
He just throws this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. We can do that.
And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
I mean, I'm available till you go to bed, so I can play till you go to bed.
Burrow setting up the play action. Completes this one to Chase.
I don't get this fucking plays that Joe Burrow's doing. But yeah, we can play for a long time until you and I go to bed. I don't care. As long as you're okay with it.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these
I'll start
teams'
the call.
regular season. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
It's okay, man. You don't have to. I'll keep this team up.
Offense in position now.
I'll record it.
1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back.
Fucking hell, man. Hey, John.
Gets flattened to the ground.
Nate. Can you hear me?
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Can you hear me?
Here we go.
Alright, cool.
This is Moss on the give. And he gets
This team's ridiculous.
just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT. 12.
So you don't want to stream it?
They look to run with Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go back.
Are you good, man? I see how it is.
Take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And not a lot of room for him as he's
Oh, I
down.
stopped him at the 1. Okay, this is bad on me.
They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover
Shit,
on
they're
downs.
gonna like a comeback, or
Offense
is it
ready to
gonna be a
begin this
fucking
drive. 1st and 10.
sack?
He'll He'll
Get
throw it
sacked.
from his own end zone. Taking the deep
Wow,
shot
I
there
fucking
on first
suck.
down.
I tried to
Okay,
pass
no
that.
connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again from their own end zone now.
Why is Crystal moving out of
Gainer
there?
if they connect
She's
it,
not
but
turning
they could
around.
not. Instead, third down coming up.
This is bad.
From his own end zone on third and long.
Really, dude?
Incomplete.
Well, I'm just gonna punt this because I'm at the 1 yard line anyway.
The Steelers set to punt it.
I can't do anything anyway.
Doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And the Bengals are set up quite well for their next possession.
11 mighty. 11
On first down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his
You gotta
running
be a
back,
fucking
complete.
joke to make these passes.
And he
There's
gets a
no
small
fucking
chunk there
way.
before he's touched down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 11 MP. 11, 11,
Play
11.
action now. Burrow.
But Laura,
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
that was too easy.
And the Steelers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Let's see, how much do I have? 79%. Let's see. 87%.
10. They go play action here. He's got
Super
that.
Crystal can just pass this shit. If she can catch these aggressive passes, I'm not sure how good she is. She does a good job.
Play action on first down. Cut out left.
She just breaks the tackles. Look at this, John. You seeing these?
Before they make the stop. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
Are you seeing how Crystal is breaking tackles after she catches these?
It is cut left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They go play action on first.
I'm just hitting aggressive, and dude, she broke like 3 right there.
Touchdown,
Okay,
Pittsburgh.
she's way too good as a X-Factor.
As he nabs another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the
Bro, she's actually insane as an X-Factor. She could break any tackle. As an aggressive play style, if you put it as an aggressive class, he will break tackles.
These two have right now, and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up
Come on,
every
man.
chance you get.
He stopped on the
Okay,
return
they need to
at
stop Joe
27.
Burrow with these passes, but what's a
Now
good
this
play
offense
for
getting
this?
set to work here. And all
This
game,
passes
they have
is off through the
struggled to
roof.
attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
11, 11, 11, 11 MP. 11
First
MP.
and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
That works. Run into your fucking blocker, I guess. That's fucking fair.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Run into your blocker, Burrow. Well, that's 2, I guess.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
I'm almost done with this game, John.
It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack.
Circus, baby! Dude, that's another interception for her. God damn. Oh, by the way, one of my players has 21 interceptions. I'm not sure. I think it's Toy Freddy. Within this season alone, it's 21 interceptions. And also, Elsa has over 100 and something sacks, 100 and something tackles.
One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's how she goes. Man, I'm almost at 100 points already. It's 93 to 3.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
I could break 100 here. Oh, I got a safety earlier.
And here they go to send it away.
I had a safety in this game too. They were at the 1 yard line. What the fuck?
This return makes it up to the 25. Back out runs
Joe
their
Burrow's
offense.
losing it with one of my best. I have the next factor ability.
Put
Neat.
it mildly. probably, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him.
Yo, got the pass. Surprised that hadn't happened.
With a new set of downs.
Joe Burrow, man, he's just locking in.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in.
Why don't I get enough knockouts? Why is my knockouts not working? What's going on with that?
To the line we go. They're set. First and 10. Burrow from the gun. Wow, it's
Get it.
again.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright.
Bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but
Yeah, she can do aggressive passing. Works.
Second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, freed up.
Why did Carolina not throw the ball fast enough? And get the fuck away from me.
Play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My controller.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's down inside.
Had to call a timeout at 20 seconds on the clock.
Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're gonna call a timeout. Fakes the handoff.
Match
Now to
protect.
throw.
Wait for her to open. Oh, fuck. She took it.
They're not stopping the destruction part.
Oh my god, she took it.
Touchdown. The Steelers.
John, did you see that?
On the blowout. So an exclamation point.
You see how
there.
crazy that
Counts on
was?
what, and I think you'd agree Brock has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought
Yeah.
coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's
That was
due. Offense has been
insanity.
outstanding throughout.
Yeah, I just hit 100.
Now we'll see them trying to
If I don't
point
miss this
after.
field goal. Yep, 100. Boom.
Extra point sent right
Exactly
down.
100 points.
And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I didn't think she would actually catch that. I thought she would actually like miss or something.
The kicking
I gotta
team
use
out
that
there for
pass.
the Steelers, and here they go
That
to
deep
send it
read
away.
works.
Tony now to return it. He stopped on the return at the
10 seconds
27.
left. I need to do a good play here. Man, 3 deep.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Here we go.
A man 3 deep.
Stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he'll get taken
Call
down
timeout.
after advancing this to the
I want to give
37.
him a little deep pass. Should do man up 3 deep, but then they're not doing a deep pass
Possibly
here.
2 snaps remaining in this ball
Oh,
game.
they're doing a Hail Mary.
From the 37. And there's our last
How did I do that? How the fuck did I do that?
And forget the turnover.
What the fuck?
Touchdown.
She tipped it and Connie just caught it. Like, what the
Not
fuck?
just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie.
No.
And they start running back, scans a field
How
for
did she
lane,
catch
then
that? How the hell did that
goes
happen?
just in
She
the nick
tipped
of
it
time to
and it
wipe
just
out the would-be
fucking like got to
tacklers.
her.
He's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.
See how crazy that was,
And they end the
John?
season the way they have
Did
so
you
many
see how
games already
crazy
this year,
that
Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest
How
and
did
prepare to
Connie
host a
catch
game in the
that?
divisional
She was like
round coming
open
up in
for it,
2
I
weeks.
guess. Holy shit, on a cracker. How did she catch that? Look at that, 10 touchdowns too. In a single game. 10? Holy shit. How did that take tipped for Connie to catch that? That's insanity. I'm over that. Please, somebody, can you clip that, John, if you can, and send it to a short? 'Cause that was insane. I don't know how that tip happened. That was just insanity, dude. It was tipped. It was actually like, I need to look at that again because that was pretty cool. Because it was, for some reason, it was deflected and then went into Connie. That never happens in Madden. Can you believe that, John? It was, it was technically, that's just never possible in Madden. You don't get to just deflect it to a defender. That's a good final game right there. Hold on. Barely. Hmm? Oh, nice. Are you able to play? Did you? Oh, yeah, send it to me on Discord. I want to see if I can. Am I able to use it as a YouTube short? I'm not sure if I could do that. It'd be cool if you could do that. That was pretty insane, though. Hold on. I gotta look at this again. Oh my god, that was insane. It was fucking like deflected and it bounced into her. That doesn't make sense. You don't do that in Madden. They're gonna be like, oh, that's a hack. There's no way. And that was just against the AI. It was tipped by who? It was like Selena Kyle or someone, and then Connie catches that. That is insane. That's just an insane fucking. That's an insane clip. Do you want to just do like a regular head-to-head, or do you want to just do a franchise and just do that and end it there? Let's do a Bronco franchise. I'll do a Bronco franchise and call it there for the night. Are you ready to advance, or did you not do the game yet? John? Oh, yeah, you did your game. Okay. Hmm? Yeah, I can. You did advance, right? Alright, cool. I don't want to just like advance the week if not. Actually, we can play tomorrow if you want, because fuck. You were gonna go to bed anyway, right? Yeah, we can just play tomorrow and just start fresh. Cause like if we do this game, the stream won't be able to catch it, but I won't be able to see it either. So that's not possible for me to actually record. That's the downside. Because it's just not gonna work. So we want to just play tomorrow and just have a full stream on it. on that game too, because like if we do a game tonight, your stream won't be able to capture it because you're not streaming tonight. Tomorrow, because I'm going against the Jets. What are you going against? Yeah, I say stream that tomorrow because otherwise, if we do it tonight, your stream won't be able to see it unless you do like a YouTube stream. But otherwise, your viewers won't be able to see the game. And it's probably best that you just stream it with me because I'll be streaming it tomorrow. I'm also going to do that Pro Bowl, the Pro season as well tomorrow, so finish up that season and then start another season. But I'll see you tomorrow, John. See you in the morning or afternoon. Have a good night. Good night. Alright, chat, so what I want to do, and that last play was crazy, by the way. That last play was crazy. Because someone deflected it, and then Connie Taylor caught it. And that was a crazy play. I'm gonna advance the week. 17 wins, that's a perfect season. I go up against the Bills. Okay, well, this is a bad game, is it? Do I have any fatigue? What about? Cause I don't know if I have any fatigues. I mean, I guess weeklies. No, I don't need to worry about that. But that's already off. Ugh, fuck. Good players. Who was an upgrade? I don't have like everyone at 99. There's no point. Corey Trice. Okay. I did man-to-man. 2 points? That's not bad. Could be better than that. Yeah, we're not gonna do this yet, chat. I'll play this tomorrow. What's the bracket? What's the bracket be? Okay. 49ers beat the Rams by 3 points. The Packers beat the Vikings. The Cowboys beat the Saints. Ravens beat the Colts. Dolphins, the Bills beat. That's why I'm going against the Bills right now. Because the Bills they beat the Chargers. The Dolphins beat the Bengals, which is the same team I fought last week. In game last week. I actually got 100 points off of them. It was more than 100 points. I got like 106. Because that interception was insane. I'll definitely be watching that again. I'll probably clip it to my as a short, but I'm not sure about that yet. Maybe John might send it to me as a clip. He already did, but we'll see. I'm going against the Bills. Dolphins going against the Ravens. Eagles go against the Cowboys. And the 49ers go against the Packers. Okay. It was 106-3. Okay, it was 106. That's how big this was. That's what I mean. 106-3. God damn, that's fucking insane. I guess that interception was really worth it. I break 100. Anyways, chat, I'm off to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning.